All right. Shalom, shalom. Kal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah Kwadash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth from. Shalom to the elder bishops out of Connecticut, who I also continue to learn this 100% truth from. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barakatham. Shalom also to the elders and the prophets, the teachers and evangelists of Great Millstone, who I also learn this 100% truth from, as well as the elder apostles on down, the water for your sacrifices. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. And I'm back again with another video, and you see what I have here. It's a depiction of a so-called Edomite and a so-called Jake. Now, this depiction is what it's supposed to be, not what it is. Because for all I know, this man on the left of my screen could be a Jake. You know what I'm saying? As well as the man on the right of my screen could be a chocolate covered Edomite. So I put it up there for the understanding of never trusting thy enemy. We're not to trust our enemy. And I have noticed throughout the time, as I continue to listen to the elder apostles on Daniel Great Millstone and analyze our people through the videos and just, being a watchman as well. And also learning history that we are very naive and very sottish, meaning stupid and simple-minded and trusting our enemy. It's the same plays out of the same playbook for many, many years that they use for us to for them to pulverize us, to destroy us, to put us in bad situations, and we continue to fall for it, which drives me crazy. To why do you trust your enemy? If Esau does something nice to you or for you, there's something else more devilish and schemeful setting you up. He's only buttering you up. For destruction. So I just got some scriptures real quick, and I've probably touched on this before because it's an everyday thing to understand who you are and who your enemies are. You know what I'm saying? The Apostle Gabar was speaking about this the other day. How do you not understand who you are, and how do you trust people who hate you? Why do you fight for nations of people who can't stand you? And actually, I heard this today. Why do you fight for nations of people who hate you and can't stand you? They was happy when you were taken down. They was happy when you went into captivity. And they do everything that they can, even if they got problems with one another as far as nations are concerned, to keep you down. For instance, the so-called Chinese don't get along with the so-called Americans, but they will bond together to make sure that you don't know or remember who you are as an Israelite. These are the types of things that you don't recognize, and this is why you are not supposed to trust your enemy. Doesn't matter who they are, they all hate you. And Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai made it to be that way. And this is only going to be for the elect to understand, because we understand that you 2/3 foolish people, Jake, are not going to get this. You're not going to understand it, and you're not going to want to understand it. And we understand to not be upset, or you shouldn't be upset with you, because we realize that you are going to be destroyed anyway, at least on this side. And then the elect, to bring you back. But, it's simple, to never trust thy enemy. So with further ado, I'm just going to go straight into some scriptures. I will rock desire be edified. Okay, so the first scripture I have is, I'm going to start off with Psalms 10:10. And it reads, he croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. His strong ones are his minions, and the ones that do his dirty work while he hides in the shadows, um, you know, setting up everything, setting lots for our people up, roughly kind of paraphrasing. And then, um, the world doesn't see, but the world's starting to see that he's the one he's responsible for things like this. I actually know some people like that that are not considered Edomites. You know what I'm saying? For real. I know people personally that, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai allow me to see who they really are and how they get down and what they do. You know what I mean? Verse 11 says, he hath said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. And this is what he think that he's going to be able to do. He's going to get away with what he's been doing. He think the Most High in so many ways has been advocating for him to do some of the things he's done to our people. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to get ready to show this wicked man. Judgment is here for him. This is and I'm just going straight to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not I didn't have no videos or nothing like that. Even though I got to get on TikTok and see if I could first find some content to work on. But it's just, man, you got to be careful with this devil, man. He's just he knows how to be cunning and devious and conniving. You know what I'm saying? Like Esau has a spirit of strategically saying, if I lie to him and lie to him with a different kind of lie, then I can get them to fight one another and they can destroy one another, and then I could take everything. And that's his sole purpose, is to be like that. He doesn't know, and to him he thinks that's a righteous thing to be. He doesn't see any other way to be. For him to do things that's righteous he's like, it makes him feel odd, like he's out of his place. You know what I'm saying? This is Psalms 28:3, and it reads, draw me not away with the wicked. It's King David saying, draw me not away with the wicked. And with the workers of iniquity, which speak peace to their neighbors, but mischief is in their hearts. This is why he can never be trusted, because you may think that he cares for you. You may think that he likes you. He'll give you for you workers, for us workers that come to work every day, and do our job. He give you when Christmas come around, he supposedly give you a bonus. So lucky, but think about how much you've earned, and he's taken from you, and your taxes. He's he's giving you a 1%, a 1% portion of what you have earned, paying taxes in your net pay. You know what I'm saying? Not your gross pay, but your net. You know what I mean? So this devil is very, very cunning and wicked, and he loves the fact that you don't truly have a clue on the things that he's scheming on. You know what I'm saying? This is why, again, it says mischief is in their hearts. Their hearts represent their minds. Let's get a precept. Habakkuk 1:4. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. But it won't be long. The Most High is going to destroy this man. Everything that you need to know and understand is in the scriptures. You just got to have Yahweh Shem Yahushua to open your mind and your ears to this. You know what I'm saying? Open your eyes and your ears to this. And if he doesn't, then it's obvious. You know what I mean? Like the elder apostles on down, they see this from 5 miles away. You know what I mean? Young brothers like myself is learning this skill. You know what I mean? And it comes with studying, reading, learning, and practicing and teaching these scriptures. You know what I mean? Because if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then You're gonna be revealed. Just like the Most High see what you do, so the elder apostles on down, they can see by how you carry yourself. You know what I mean? Especially the wicked. So, you can come off, you know, Shalom, brother, you know what I'm saying? What's up, ah? You know what I mean? All of that. But if you got a wicked spirit, man, it's going to profess itself. That's why vetting is very important. Because they can only hold off, but for so long. Even when you're vetting or you're dealing with a woman, if you're patient enough, instead of running into the situation because she may have a nice body or a pretty face, you find out everything you need to know because she's going to tell you or show you who she really is. She's not going to be able to hide it forever. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:8, and it reads, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth." What's the spirit of his mouth? His prophets, his teachers, his apostles. You know what I'm saying? His bishops. And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. That brightness of his coming is going to be Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is going to destroy this devil. Salakia. I'm all over the place. I'm looking for another scripture real quick. See. Let's see. Yeah. This is Psalms 55:21. And it reads, "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart." War is always in this devil's heart. War is always in this wicked man's heart. And so he knows blood spill, hell. I just did a video not too long ago about his democracy, which is a wine, scripture-wise, that the world drinks and becomes drunk on. His philosophy, right? Again, his words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Every 4 years, they get you to come out to vote, and they use words that are smoother than butter. They tell you what they're going to do for you, and how much they love you, and how much they care for you, and how much they want to help the community of you so-called blacks and so on, and then they ish on you. As soon as you say we voted for you, and it's done, it's in the books, it's accounted for, then they go showing their AASS to you, and you lose your mind, and you get in your feelings when they've been pulling this to you all the time. This is verse 22. "Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved." So this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put yourself in a position to understand that you have to have faith and do the works in Yahweh Shai. He's going to be the one to avenge you. You don't have to put yourself in a situation where you think that you have to do that kind of work, because Yahweh Shai has instructed us to not do that kind of work, just to wait on him, and he will avenge us.